January 2017, I joined your batch 6 in FVA. And then February 8th, if I'm not mistaken, I was hired.
Right away.
Yes,
month
right
after.
away. I was able to buy a car, and then I was able to build 2 houses, one in Malita and then one in Hagonoy.
Freelancing Talks with Grace Locsin, where successful freelancers share their journey, challenges, and wins. Real stories, real struggles, real lessons. Learn how they turn setbacks into success in the world of freelancing. Watch now.
All right, so we're finally here. I'm happy to be finally doing this with you. Thank you for making this possible. So we have here Bianca. So probably, Bianca, we can go ahead and start on introducing yourself. Who is Bianca? Are you married, single? And then maybe share a little bit of your background.
I'm Bianca, happily married with 2 kids, a 10-year-old boy, Peter, and Isla, who is 3 years old. I'm a nursing graduate, or I say registered nurse. Before getting married, I was a medical liaison officer for an insurance company. So I work in Davao City. Every day I visit all the hospitals in Davao to check if we have clients who are admitted or who are
needing support.
Yes, for their health. Yes, it's a health insurance. It's an HMO.
Nice.
And then I got married in 2012. And then 2 years after, I was pregnant with my firstborn, Peter. So that was a big change
for you,
for me.
From being single, married
from
to
a
being
corporate
mom.
career woman, and then I got married, and then I was pregnant. Then while I was pregnant, I was still working until the day. Yes, until the day that I have my labor pains of Peter.
Wow.
So the day after I have Peter, I went home to Malita, Davao Occidental, and then I have a 45 days maternity leave, right?
So before, it was only 1 month and a half.
Yeah, so the plan was when I finish my maternity leave, I will go back to Davao City.
To work again.
Yes, to work again.
Leave your kid.
Yeah, leave Peter. But then, when I had Peter, the first day, I was able to breastfeed him.
Nice.
And then I can see that he is satisfied. I
With
can
you
give
being
him,
around.
I can give him enough milk because I was thinking that I cannot give him exclusive breastfeeding, so I can do formula and then breastfeed him when I was in maternity. So
and it's a different feeling.
Yes,
to be able to nourish your kid and be there. There's a level of intimacy.
The moment that I have Peter, I was with him 24/7.
Nice.
So there's no yaya. So because I feed him, I bathe him, and then every day I was with him. So I decided to not go back to Davao and just stay
at
this?
Home. After 45 days or before 45 days?
The days, I had sleepless nights on the first few weeks or few days. But then Peter and we had a routine that my mom helped me where
you're still rested.
He sleeps all through the night. And then my husband and I talked to him, and then I decided na if I go back to Davao, it will be more expensive to get a yaya and then to go home every weekend. And then the big con was I will not be around for him. And then he will be shifted to formula. And then I was a nurse. So I know that breastfeeding him will be the best option or the best decision that I can give to him. So I decided not to go back. So when you are in a corporate company, you need to tender 30 days.
Resignation.
Yes, you need to work. But then I was very insistent, and then I told my manager na no, I cannot go back. So they cannot do anything. So when I resigned,
it was effective immediately.
Yes, and then they replaced me with 3 person.
Oh,
because, it was also because of the stress of my work.
Imagine you were still working right on the day of your giving birth.
it cannot be that no employee is not around with the type of company or industry that we had. So I was working like for 3 person.
My goodness.
Yeah, so when I resigned, they replaced me with
Was
3
people.
But then I was asking them to give me to add staff for us in Davao City. But then
During
they
the
did
time.
not approve it. So maybe that was also one of the reasons that I felt rested. Even I was breastfeeding a newborn, I was still feeling rested. And then versus the time when I was working in Davao City. So it's not a simple daily task, the job that I had. So
it was a little stressful.
yeah, maybe
So
that
you're
was
working for
also
3 people.
the reason that I decided altogether to stop working and then just be a housewife and be
There for Peter.
yeah. So 1 year, I was not working for almost 1 year. So maybe I had PPD, postpartum depression, because there was no day that we did not fight. I mean, the thing and I didn't fight. I mean, every little things.
Agitated.
I get angry. So December 2016, we talked again about my status na I want to work. So Titing said na he discovered that you put up FVA. That was Filipino Virtual Assistance before. So he decided na why don't you try
At
this?
least you're still at home.
Because Grace is my
kababata,
childhood friend. Why don't you try what she is doing? So that time,
I think he contacted me via Messenger
first. So that was we decided to enroll. So I was batch 6.
Yeah, very first few batches.
January 2017. So I started FVA, your course,
the freelancing course.
Yeah, the freelancing course.
What was the situation? Did you have like internet or computer or with the whole setup? Because this was in Malita, right? So
yes, internet was very difficult in Malita. So Titing was already working. So he provided me internet connection and then he also provided me the laptop. Wow.
So you really invested.
Supportive. So
because I remember like he said, okay, we're buying. I'm like, oh, this is happening really fast. And
oh,
you're
yes.
like,
So he provided me internet and then the laptop. But the laptop was installment.
it's okay.
So he was very supportive because maybe he think that I was becoming maybe PPD, postpartum depression,
so really
was hitting
be there
me.
for you.
Because I don't feel okay not having my own income.
Because you were used to being
I was used
in
to
a corporate
being,
setting.
Yes, having my own income. I don't want to be dependent on my husband. So January 2017, I joined your batch 6 in FVA. And then February 8th, if I'm not mistaken, I was hired.
Right away. A month
right
after.
away. No,
You're not
we
even
did not
done.
finish.
even
We're not
done
finished with SEO optimization. We were still starting SEO optimization, and then you taught us to have accounts on Upwork and then OLJ. So in online jobs, I was submitting because it was on the second week that we need to submit. We are already submitting application. So what I did was I was submitting applications in all the platforms that you suggested. But we also updated. I don't like social media before. But then it's so icky. Like I need to post.
It was a struggle that
right
you have to
in Facebook and everything. So I was posting, right, because that's our assignment every day. We need to post. But that was the edge because when I was interviewed with Rachel, so she told me that the reason I hired you, aside from you are 20, I think 20
candidates.
Yes, because I saw your presence online. So that
was helpful.
Yeah, she hired me. That was my first client, and then she hired me as a data entry personnel for FB ads, for her FB ads. So we were together for 1 year, and then after a year, that's the cons in freelancing because you will get an email that
it's over.
It's over because the business was not
profitable.
So she's letting go staff or employees. So I was let go, and then I was like shocked. Like, oh my,
What should I do now?
what should I do now? By God's blessing, I befriended one of the staff. Her name was Sarah. So I befriended her, and then I told her
that you don't have work.
Rachel is letting me go. So thank you for being my friend. And then she responded like, I have a client
Looking for VA.
because she was not with Rachel anymore. So I have a client. I will refer you to them. So my first interview in online work was only Rachel because Sarah, the people she is referring me, she gave me 3 clients.
Wow.
After Rachel.
So you don't have to do the interview anymore.
No interviews.
Wow.
It's
Just referrals.
They need to talk to me through Skype, and then in Skype, when they call me,
immediately
they let me know that this is your job.
Okay.
This is Sarah
So it's more of an orientation now.
Sarah told me that you are looking for an employer. So after Rachel, I had the 3, and one of them is still my client up to now.
So really long term. So this was in 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
That's
so
very nice.
I got my 3 clients in 2018. Then one of them, she let me go 3 years ago. And then the other one 2 years ago, but then one of my clients now is still with me. So that's my journey in online
so far.
Yes, freelancing.
What's your focus niche? Like you mentioned, you started with data entry.
Yeah, I started with data entry, and then the 3 clients that was referred to me, one was social media. So I was handling her social media, and then one was graphics creation for her Pinterest. The other one was YouTube management.
So all related.
Along the years, the clients will just ask me, do you know this? And then we Filipinos, we are very resourceful.
Yes.
So my edge, or I don't know, I just say yes, I know that.
And then you study.
Yeah, you ask Google and then you watch YouTube. So that's how you learn. That's how you learn the work in freelancing in the online world.
So you started 2017,
Yes.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
8 years.
8 years
Yeah,
in freelancing.
8 years.
So what happened so far? What are the things that you can probably say, we were able to accomplish this, as a family, as a woman, as a mom? What are the highlights? I know that for a lot of people, they would highlight on, financial stability. And yeah, there is. How about for you? Because you have been really sustainable when it comes to freelancing, client after clients. You were able to somehow go through with the challenges of losing clients, having clients again. What are the best benefits for you when it comes to freelancing?
For me, my biggest accomplishment in freelancing is time.
Time.
Yes. Time for family and freedom. Freedom to choose when to work and when not to work. But still...
Because you cannot really redo time.
Yes.
You can really
So I
buy
can
time.
proudly say that my best investment is my time for my children. I was with them the moment they were born.
True.
I was with them 24/7. I feed them exclusively breastfeeding Peter for 1 year and 8 months.
Wow. For
And
me,
then-
just 2 months.
And then Isla, I breastfed Isla 3 years and 6
Wow.
months. Yes.
Good job.
Yes. So it was that accomplishment that gave me I don't know,
A sense of value
accomplishment
as a woman, as a mom.
It's bigger than the things that I acquired. So in freelancing,
But you have a
I
farm, you
Yeah.
have a car.
in freelancing, I also acquired things, material things. So I was able to buy a car, and then I was able to build 2 houses, one in Malita and then one in Hagonoy, where we live now. So before I was hustling, I had 3
Clients all the
clients.
time.
Okay, so I was working very hard. That's why I was able to buy a car and then build a house. But now I'm on my era that I just want to relax. I'm more focused now on my mental health. So I don't want pressures.
No
Okay.
stress.
Yeah. So
Just manageable clients and hourly rates. Yan.
I don't get clients who has time trackers because I want to have the freedom
to
to
produce
choose
your
the
own.
hour I want to work.
Very
So
good.
when I want to wake up in the morning, I want to prepare my kids to school. And then after that, when they're in school, I can work. And then during the nighttime when they're they are asleep, I
You
can
can be
work
there.
like 1 to 3 hours and then sleep. So that's my cycle every day. So the biggest achievement,
It's really time.
is really time, and then freedom to go out with my kids anytime, to be with them, to
With
watch
your husband,
their activities,
friends.
to have to watch my children have the activities in school, to be them, to be present.
That's
So
very nice.
I think that's my accomplishment. Other than the things that I have, or the
Accomplished.
material things that freelancing is giving us, because it's really giving us more than
the usual offers that we can
because,
have.
Yes, I have clients who pay me in dollars and US dollars, and also pounds, because I have British clients. So it's more than the
usual
we learn we earn
from
here in the Philippines. So it's giving us really more income than working in the
a Philippine
Philippine setup.
setting.
Yes.
So time. As a woman, when it comes to value, and you mentioned about the aspect of being a mom or a wife, as Bianca, because you mentioned earlier about you went through depression and you were hustling, and then that's not the life that you want to see. You want to be more a mom, but because that's the transitioning period that you had. You were depressed and you wanted to have some sense of accomplishment. So where are you now? After after 8 years of freelancing.
Maybe that's the most difficult question I'm going to answer, because I'm in my stage now that I'm questioning who I am, right? Who I am, and then I am already a wife and a mother, but who's Bianca? So that question is very difficult to answer, because when you're a mom, you become selfless. You
give your life
kids
to them
first, and then your husband first. So now I'm just starting to give something for myself. So I'm not yet there, because maybe this is the time that I need to give more to myself. So I'm still there. I'm going there.
You're starting to.
I don't have an answer yet as to that question for now, because working moms is not that easy. That you're taking care of the children at home, and you are also working. So most of your time is for your family and then work. So where's the time for yourself? So but now that we have stayed or settled in a place where we can build or we get to build a business aside from the work that we have. So we have the goat farm that we are trying to make it more sustainable for us, so that I can work less, so that I can give more time for myself. Because doing freelancing I think it's not good if you're so focused on work, because sometimes other freelancing people working online, they're working at nighttime, right? So
there should be a balance.
Yeah,
that's true.
There should be a balance. So I'm still trying to.
Yeah, for me, I'm like dancing. I enrolled myself in dancing. Being there for kids. And it's really true.
We need to give time for
to
ourselves
as well. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in my 40s now, and after I think 18 years, it's when I transitioned into hobbies that made me, really enjoy the things that I do before. So now I'm going back to it. So
yeah, maybe it's our time.
Yeah.
It's our time to have more time for ourselves. What I can share is I'm walking. Yeah, I'm walking. Before when we were in Malita, when I still have Peter, I really do focus on my health. Now I'm going back to I do calorie deficit now. I try to walk like 5 kilometers, 5 kilometers if I have the time. And then
because that's also the
we need to be healthy.
Yeah, if you're already staying at home,
yes,
and you're working and you're only sitting down, you have to make a conscious decision to really go outside and
because
work.
our type of lifestyle is very sedentary. So we're always on the laptop. So we need to move. So that's what I'm doing now. One of the steps that I'm doing to give time for myself is I walk. I walk now, yes. So that's
At least movements.
yeah. I need to.
All right.
Because I think I'm becoming very sedentary. My lifestyle is very sedentary now because I'm not feeding Isla anymore. So I don't do a lot of things na, like cooking in the house is not very so I try to walk now. I try to walk if I have time.
That's very good. All right. So lastly, I promised only a few questions. To those who are starting in freelancing today, they're newbies, they're like months into freelancing. What will be your advice? Going through the heights of it, the lows of freelancing, what would be probably one or two best advice that you can give them in order for them to achieve sustainability in freelancing?
The best advice I can give is they should have they should develop the best working ethics in freelancing because we are not facing our clients. They do not see us when we are working. Maybe God gives me this grace and blessing because I have been always so consistent in being honest to my clients.
Nice.
When I say I'm working, I am really working.
And if you're not, you communicate.
Yes, and I'm giving the output that they need.
Good.
Yeah. So I don't do things that could jeopardize
the business,
the work relationship that I have with my clients because they are the ones that giving us the income and our financial stability and also that's the most important thing that I'm going to say, that they need to develop this work ethic.
True.
Yes. And then second is they need to be resourceful. That's the best thing that I could also say because from my clients, because I always see to it that when they need something, I study or I research about it. I advise
Don't just
them.
ask the client all the time.
Do not. That's really it. Do not ask the clients what to do.
Yeah, because they're expecting
you should
that
be one step ahead of them what they need. If you're doing email management, for example, if you are doing email management, don't wait for the client to tell you that you need to do the folders. So show them, show your client what you can do.
Organize it.
Yes.
Be proactive.
Yes. That's the best thing that they could do. Do not wait for the client to tell you what to do. You
have initiative.
Yes,
to
have
do it.
initiative and have that really work ethics. Be honest, work honestly for your clients.
That's nice.
Yes.
And those two things has really sustained you in freelancing for 8 years now, and it will really help them become sustainable in the coming years as well.
Hopefully. Because it's very competitive now. But with me, I have a story to tell. I always have clients that always tell me, I am very anxious about that, opening my emails every day because I get an email that says, I'm very sorry, Bianca, I need to let you go. So I can sense that if a client, I'm losing this client, I can sense that.
In advance,
and
somehow.
I'm always telling my husband this, that we need to adjust our lifestyle now because maybe I'm going to lose this client. So you need to be like that. You need to see
in advance.
Because online work is not stable. It's not always there. Your client is not always there. So by God's blessing, every time I have that problem or I have that situation, my husband will always say, don't worry, God will provide. And then
a client will come in.
I don't know, through 8 years, that's my cycle. Every time I lose a client, 1 or 2 will come. Because that client that I will lose, she will refer me
somebody
to her friend, to her
and that's
client.
the beauty of what
because
you mentioned earlier.
Because of my work ethics, yes. Because I've been very honest with them. If I get sick, the children are sick, I tell them I cannot work at this certain hour. So that's it. That's what my cycle is. So I lose clients, but they give me more.
That's very nice.
Maybe because of the relationship I build with them.
That's very good. So work ethics, be resourceful, be honest, have initiative, and just trust that when you lose something, more will come in.
Yeah,
All right.
more will come.
Any last message that you'd like to share to everybody?
Thank you. Thank you to FVA for this opportunity that you've given us, because it helps us a lot. A lot of us. My friends, I have a lot of friends who I also referred FBA It was Filipino virtual assistants
Then,
before,
yeah.
and now it's Surge. So a lot of families have been helped by the course. By the course that you built. So if without FVA 2016, where will my postpartum depression bring me? Diba, led me. So it helped
God
me.
forbid something bad.
Yeah, yes. So
Thank to your husband as well.
yes,
For the
My-
investments.
for supporting me, for giving the money to enroll the laptop and the internet. So thank you, FVA, and it's been a blessing. You have been a blessing to us all these years. It's emotional. What's your last words?
For me, learning is that, hearing your story, it's nice to see how mothers can be mothers. I am happy to actually see updates of Peter and Isla, that they grew up, and probably even years from now they can go back that my mom was really there. It's heartwarming, and it's also nice to see how your family has grown, closer together, and you're like traveling, building life together, and you're helping other people, and you're like, your friends are there. So it's heartwarming, and it's also nice to really realize that work ethics will go a long way. Because right now there are more businesses that are hiring freelancers, unlike before, and there are a lot of opportunities now. However, no matter how competitive the industry is, if you give your best and you lose a client, even giving your best, blessings will really come to you, referrals will really come to you, and you will continue to be sustainable in the industry that you choose, because of when you give, it's really giving, when you give something, it will all be given back to you. So thank you for your story, Bianca.
Yeah, thank you also.
I appreciate it. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you learned from the story of Bianca and her whole journey for 8 years in freelancing. So go ahead and follow us for more updates and Freelancing Talks with Grace Locsin.